Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Jazzy RN. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back. The goal of my channel is to help nurses pivot from the bedside to remote work. MES Solutions is hiring for a clinical quality assurance coordinator. The salary is $28 to $31.25 per hour. The job is full-time. This is a weekday position. You'll work 2 days from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 1 day 10 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and then 2 days 12 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. You must be an RN for this job. Also have 2 years clinical or related field experience, equivalent combination of education and experience. I will be skipping some of these bullet points. You must be a qualified typist with at least 40 words per minute, ability to operate general computer, fax, copier, scanner, and telephone. Make sure your resume includes Microsoft Office. As you see here, they want you to have experience in Word, Outlook, Excel, and the internet. Make sure you include not only Microsoft Office on your resume, but also include any platforms or software you worked on. That should be your current job and previous job. Any platforms you've worked on will help your resume to look more tech savvy. Enlyte is hiring a telephonic case manager. This job is full-time. You can work from home, and also be located anywhere in the U.S. They require an RN compact license plus a non-compact license that is required. They want you to have an associate's degree or bachelor's degree in nursing or related field, 2+ years clinical practice preferred, workers' compensation related experience preferred, ability to advocate recommendations effectively with physicians or providers, employers, and customers, ability to work independently, knowledge of basic computer skills, including Excel, Word, and Outlook email, proficient grammar, sentence structure, and written communication skills. You can pause to read this list of certifications or registrations and licenses, and you must have reliable internet, and this pay is from $54,000 to $86,000 per year. Corvel is hiring a telephonic case manager too. This job is full-time. You must have a California nursing license. This is a requirement. A bachelor's degree is required, BSN preferred. A graduate of accredited school of nursing, current RN license, 3 or more years of recent clinical experience, preferably in rehabilitation. You can pause to read the list of certifications here. They also require a strong clinical background in orthopedics, neurology, and rehabilitation preferred. Strong cost containment background, such as utilization review or managed care, helpful, and certification as a CIRS or CCM preferred. The salary is $66,000 to $101,000 per year. Geisinger, they are hiring an RN virtual inpatient registered nurse. This job is full-time. You'll be working in the evening shift, and the department is Continuous Video Monitoring Unit and EICU Nursing Services Division. This starts at $30.40 per hour with increased rates for experienced individuals. 3 years of med-surg experience strongly preferred. This position is capable of to be remote from home after you complete the on-site orientation in Danville, Pennsylvania. You must have at least 3 years of nursing experience, and they want you to also have a BLS certification. Memorial Herman is hiring a clinical documentation integrity specialist. This job is full-time. They cannot hire remote workers in the state of Arizona, California, Connecticut, Maryland, Massachusetts, Missouri, New Jersey, New York, Utah, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Washington, Alabama, Mississippi, Illinois, Oregon, Arkansas, or Iowa. And we cannot consider MDs or doctors for this job. You must be an RN candidate with clinical documentation experience. Must be RN with a BSN or MSN. Must have at least 5 years of recent RN bedside experience in acute hospital setting. Must have pediatrics, NICU, critical care, and or ICU nursing experience to be considered. And of course, once more, the BSN in nursing is required. They want you to have a current state of Texas license or temporary or compact license to practice professional nursing. 5 years of inpatient acute care at the bedside on a nursing unit, ICU experience preferred. Advent Health is hiring a clinical documentation specialist. This one is PRN. This job pay range $32.76 to $57.47 per hour. It is fully remote. You work the day shift. Now the address here is showing Fletcher. I'm not sure they'll start you off by working in the office and then let you go home at the training. But if you are so fortunate enough to get an interview, you can ask the question during the interview process. They do require or prefer you to have a bachelor's of nursing license degree and also a master's of nursing degree. They want you to have 5 years of acute care nursing experience with med surg intensive care post acute care unit or ER experience. This is required. And clinical documentation specialist experience preferred. Here are a list of additional licenses and certifications, as well as if you were to go to this link below to get more information regarding the physical requirements. And once again, the pay range is $32.76 to $57.47 per hour. Care Harmony has several jobs for LPNs with New York licensure, and these jobs are day shift. I'm going to show you just one job, but I'll have the links in the description box below for all these jobs. This is an LPN job. It's day shift full time, and it is for nurses for the state of New York. You'll work the weekdays, no weekends, rotational on-call once per year on average, which is very nice. They want you to have an active New York license as an LPN. You must know Microsoft Office Suite and excellent written and verbal communication skills. A plus if you have any Epic experience, if you're bilingual, and if you have any additional licenses as an LPN. You must have active high-speed Wi-Fi as well as a home office or HIPAA-compliant workspace. And the pay starts at $22 per hour, which means it is $21 per hour plus $1 per hour New York license bump, with the ability to earn up to $28 per hour based on production. United Health Group is hiring for a Utilization Management RN and Coding Specialist. This job is full-time. You must have at least an associate's degree in nursing, possess one of the following coding certifications. You can pause to read here. Unrestricted RN license in state of residence, 3 years experience in the ED, telemetry or CCU, 1 year or more of inpatient coding experience as a professional coder, or possession of an active coding certification for a minimum of 6 months with concurrent inpatient DRG coding experience for at least 1 year, obtained while practicing as an RN. And here are the additional preferred qualifications. I do want to mention here where it says knowledge of Milliman criteria. If you go to the description box below, you'll see a link that says resume tips. If you click on that link, a different screen will appear. If you scroll towards the bottom of that screen, you'll see where you can go to get Milliman certification. Now, I'm not promoting Milliman or Interqual or being paid by them. There's an option for you to make your resume more marketable. The salary for this job is $60,000 per year to $107,000 per year. Atlantic Health is hiring an RN per diem varied shifts, maternity Atlantic Health Morristown Medical Center. You must be a graduate of an accredited nursing program, a current state licensure as a RN, BLS certification within 6 months of hire, 1 year of postpartum experience. This is required. Bachelor's degree in nursing is preferred, as well as a master's degree in nursing. Gentiva is hiring a care transitions clinical remote nurse. You must be an RN or LPN, at least 3 years of clinical home care and or hospice experience, nursing experience in post-acute care, strong knowledge of home health, hospice, and palliative care services, excellent understanding of state and federal home health or hospital agency benefits, eligibility, regulations, conditions of participation, and compliance requirements. And you can read the rest of these qualifications. And Fred Hutch Cancer Center is hiring a full-time clinical trials nurse. You must be an RN with at least 1 year of experience in a nursing specialty relevant to the hiring department. They prefer you have a BSN. This is preferred, not required. 3 years of recent oncology experience, 2 years of research experience. And you can read the rest of these bullet points at your leisure. Make sure you do have your platforms added to your resume. And the salary for this job is $104,000 to $165,000 per year. Lecturio is hiring an NCLEX item reviewer. I'm not sure why it says all genders here. This job is full-time. You must be an RN license in the US. A BSN is required. An MSN or DMP is preferred. Prior experience writing or reviewing NCLEX style items, whether for a nursing school, test prep company, or publisher. familiarity with the current NCSBN NCLEX RN test plan, strong written communication skills and attention to detail, and ability to work independently and meet content deadlines. We're also hiring a nursing reviewer. This job is also full-time, and they require the exact same requirements. RN licensure, BSN is required, at least 3 to 5 years of clinical experience across multiple areas that could be med-surg, pharmacology, critical care is a strong advantage. Ability to verify clinical claims against authoritative sources, strong written communication skills and attention to detail, ability to work independently and meet content guidelines. Telehealth Health is hiring an Outpatient CDI Specialist RN. This job is full-time. You'll work 8-hour shifts. They want at least 3 or more years experience in either a clinical field as an RN, CDI field, or coding field required. Experience in an outpatient or acute care setting required. 1 or more years experience in HCC or risk adjustment preferred. At least 3 years experience in clinical documentation improvement, outpatient hierarchical condition category, or a combination of both is preferred. Stanford Health is hiring for a Utilization Management RN. I do want to mention right here where it says join telecommunity. Whenever you see these options on these job postings or in the careers page, if you want to get emails of these jobs posted as soon as the job is posted on the careers website, that way whenever these jobs are posted on their internal website for the careers site, you get an email the exact same time the jobs are posted. Back to this job, it is full-time. It is a day shift job. You will work a range from 8 to 10 hours, ensuring full coverage and flexibility in scheduling. You have a rotating weekend schedule, providing opportunity for varied work days and times. They require a bachelor's degree in nursing. A master's degree is preferred. 3 years of progressively responsible and directly related work experience. Solid understanding of transitions of care guidelines and utilization management principles, experience in case management, utilization review, or related healthcare roles, strong clinical assessment and critical thinking skills, excellent communication, collaboration, and interpersonal skills, proficiency in utilizing electronic health record systems and other healthcare software. You must be an RN, state licensure, or compact license is required. Case management certification within 2 years of hire, or utilization management certificate within 2 years of hire. The salary for this job is $79.21 to $104.97 per hour. Providence Health has multiple jobs available for revenue cycle auditor RNs. These jobs are day shift and remote, and I'll just focus on one job, but the links to these jobs will be in the description box below. Revenue Cycle Auditor RN full-time day. Of course, the job is a full-time position. They require a associate's degree in nursing or bachelor's degree in nursing, 5 years clinical experience in an acute care setting, 3 years experience utilizing Epic or Meditech and data reporting functions, 3 years experience working in revenue cycle team, members to accomplish specific objectives, experience in a high production, deadline-oriented professional work environment requiring multitasking, flexibility and self-directed work, strong background in the use of Epic and other IT for documentation, and experience in identifying and resolving inefficiencies in charge capture and revenue cycle processes, a track record in organizing and planning with demonstrated ability to effectively manage time and achieve results in a fast-paced environment. They do prefer you to have an MSN in nursing upon hire, case management healthcare professional certification, 3 years experience working in case management or similar function in an acute care setting, 2 years experience in a revenue cycle or revenue integrity role, identifying and resolving inefficiencies in charge capture and revenue cycle processes, and 1 year experience in a multi-hospital and our integrated healthcare system. Here are the salary ranges by location. You can pause to read the salary